Hey guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 12! And welcome to another episode of BookShelf Tour. No, that's not really. It's more of an overview, really, kind of video. If you guys haven't seen episode 1, I'll link it down below for you guys. Along with my whole Vlogmas playlist. Believe me, right now is better that I'm not in this shot. Because I am so freaking tired, even though I didn't do anything all day. But I have a tooth growing in. Who knew about this whole wisdom teeth thing coming back after you take them out? But I understand why babies cry even more, because if this is half the pain they feel, then I feel for them. Oh God. So let's go ahead. You're gonna see movies and TV shows on this shelf because really the shelves are kind of just a mix and match type thing these days. So let's go ahead and get started, and hopefully I won't talk too much. I brought my trusty flashlight, so there we go. So over here we have Farscape. I love Farscape. You guys let me know. We have the OC California. Here we go. Ooh, my brother, he was just like, really, ke-sha? I remember when I first got that, he would just have to hear it all the time. We had a copy of The Hobbit up there, Grey's Anatomy, Wreck This Journal, and Lord of the Rings box set. This is mostly books. Yeah, ke-sha, it's mostly books, but it's mostly classic books and retellings, except for Veronica Mars, which it seems to be the odd man out over here. We have some Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Snow White, Peter Pan. And then we have, of course, Veronica Mars, Alice Red Queen by Christina Henry. A lot of Penguin drop caps behind there. Some more books over here. Crime and Punishment and East of Eden. Falling for Hamlet, When She Woke, which is a Scarlet Letter retelling. I believe I've just never read that because I've been meaning to read the Scarlet Letter, but we'll see if that ever happens. The Red Queen Dies and Her Dark Curiosity. And then behind that, rest in peace book, we have Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar, Taming of the Shrew, Othello, We Have Always Lived in a Castle, and The Picture of Dorian Gray. Yeah. I'm not going to go behind every single books because, yeah, that's the number one reason why I have not done a bookshelf tour is because of double stacking. So over here, we have the whole Wizard's First Rule, like, series behind there, too. So I've owned a lot of the books, haven't read them, have seen the show, the first season, but after the first season, I was like, I'm going to read the books. Never read the books, never watched the second season, so I'm just going to buy the first and second season and watch them and then read the books. Yeah, that might be a little bit smarter. Then we have some Dina Rayborn books, which is some like historian mystery books going on. We have George R.R. Martin over there, of course, the Game of Thrones, which I have not read as well. And then we have Halfway to the Grave, which is a Night Huntress series by Jenny Frost. We have some Net Force Explorer books. There are also some back there. I need to finish buying these series. It's one of those ones that I loved as a kid. And they also have an adult version of them, but I had started to read one of the adult ones and I didn't really like it as much, or that much, but I might give it another chance in the future. Let's see what's behind here. Oh yeah, we have some more Lord of the Rings back here, as well as The Secret Country by Paula Deen. And that was kind of like these kids, and they end up going to this secret fantasy land that they had always thought was make-believe, that they always played. And it was really interesting. I'm not sure if I read that or Narnia at first. I think I read that one first. But, you know, but they're kind of like vaguely different. And then over here we have a whole lot of Gina Showalter. I need to buy the last one in the Alice in Zombieland series. And then this one that she never finished, but there was supposed to be a fourth book. And then we have her more adult like series in the back there, which is like urban fantasy romance type thing. There's a lot of them in the back, but I'll show you what this cover looks like just so you getting an idea. Yeah. So then we move on to here. These are mostly TV shows. X-Files, love that show. The original is The Vampire Diaries. I really need to catch up on that show. Those shows, Flash, Arrow, Flash, Gotham, Ghost Whisperer. I've seen all the Ghost Whisperer and Gotham. I need to catch up on all my superhero stuff, basically, TV show wise. So we have Supergirl, The Royals. Ooh, I need to watch the second season, but the third season isn't even out on DVD yet. I'm really, really sad about that, because I know that once I rewatch the first season and then watch the second season, I'm gonna watch the third. I'm gonna need the third season. Then we have Wonder Woman, Logan, Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man. A lot of these are gonna be superhero. Batman versus Superman. I still haven't seen those two. X-Men, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Spider-Man, Star Trek, Erie, Indiana, some Veronica Mars seasons, and then like all the way in the back there, oh yeah, we have more X-Men, Deadpool, and Suicide Squad, and all that jazz. I need to work on these shelves. As you can see, I kind of stopped rearranging when I got to here. I need to finish before the end of the month with these shelves. So we have Flock, which is the third book in the series. I own the other two. They're around here somewhere. I just recently got this. That's why it's just sitting there. All by and lonesome. I just put it there because the only other books on that shelf were the Ellen Hopkins and Rick Yancey books. And then over here we have, this shelf only has like 3 authors mainly, and that is Jim Butcher, Laurell K. Hamilton, and J.R. Ward. Now, I own Laurell K. Hamilton's Anita Blake series, which has like 26 books in it. I own her Meredith Gentry series, which has like 10 books in there. And then I own Judge Dresden series by Jim Butcher, which has 16. And then some of his Codex Alera books. I own 1, and then 3 through 6. I need number 2, but I really want to find number 2 at least in hardcover, but it's kind of hard, so I'm just going to get the paperback like I did with the first one until I could maybe find them in hardcover one day. And then I got the first book in his Aeronauts Windless series, and then I have a bunch of like bind-ups that have like Laurell K. Hamilton short stories in there as well, so that's what's in there. And then moving on to the shelf that's right next to it, we have a lot of Libera Bray books. I've read the A Great and Terrible Beauty trilogy like as they were coming out, and I love them. I haven't read her other books yet, but I own some of them. Bovine, Beauty Queens, so Matthew Quick, Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock, which I liked, and then some Ursula K. Le Guin books, and then some James Patterson, Matthew Quick. I mostly gave away my James Patterson, but I still have these ones and the one I showed you over there. So hopefully I will enjoy them. I just decided to library him. I have the Lux series, which is not the one with the aliens. This is some historical one. I remember reading it. I'm not sure if I ever counted it because it was just, oh god. I didn't like a single character. Not a single one. They were all quite horrible, and all like, even the one you would have thought would have been sympathetic needed to be like, but it was like strangely interesting. So I was just like, I'll finish them one of these days, and maybe I don't know what I'll do with them after that. And then I got the Ursi Quartet. I really want to read these one of these days. I really love the miniseries that Sci-Fi did a long time ago, and I've been wanting the books ever since then. But I heard that the books were nothing like the show, and that the show was kind of horrible. So hopefully I'll still love the show after I'm done reading the books. And then we have more books. Gospel of Loki, I need to get to that. Moth and Spark was way better than I expected, which is why I don't listen to reviews sometimes, because sometimes I'll just love a book that no one else does. And more. And then we have some more over here. South Abroad, which I've read when it came out, but I finally got myself a physical copy, 40 Acres, so I haven't read that. I'm shameful, I know. Didi and Allyn, if they watch this, will be like, you need to read it. First 15 Lives of Harry August, need to read that. Shirley Jackson, need to read that. And Laurel Brooks, and yeah, all the books. I still never read the Devouring trilogy. Every year I put it on my October TBR. Every year I never read it. So I'm just going to be like, read it whenever. Just read it. Then we have some, I forgot her first name, but something Hawkins. What's her first name? Rachel Hawkins. Hex Hall series. So I want to read that one of these days. I have all of the Perfect Chemistry books by Simona Akeles. Perfect Chemistry. It's a book. I'm gonna link that trailer down below because it must be always shared. But I have the first one in my room because I'm really hoping to read it sometime soon. And then behind that I have all of Maggie Stiefvater books that I own. Yeah, I've read Shiver and I loved it. and I started The Raven Boys and I didn't love it, which is the opposite from what most people do. But I'm gonna reread the Shiver and start The Raven Boys again, and we'll see how that goes, because I want to have a Maggie Stiefvater month. And then we have the Buzz trilogy, it's a video game trilogy in the back there. Got Laurel and Kate. I've only read Fallen when it first came out, and I really liked it, so I pre-ordered the other books and still haven't read them. I know there's another 1-2 out, but I'm like, no, not until I read the 4 I have. And then the Evolution of Mara Dyer. Haven't even read the first book, which is why I didn't buy that 4th new one. And then I got some Catherine and Valente over here. And then I got some the Unearthly trilogy. I need to reread Unearthly so I can finish the trilogy. And then we have lots of movies in the front and in the back. I will say most of my movies came from when Blockbuster used to do their 3 for $20. Yeah, I'm old enough to have been shopping at Blockbuster. And for those kids of you who don't know what that is, it's a video store, and you would go into this video store. It's not like Redbox. It's kind of like Redbox, but instead there was a whole store. You can go inside and you can rent movies. And it was awesome. And sometimes you could buy movies, and it was awesome. But a lot of these I also got when they were going out of sale, because then they were just like 10 for $20 or whatever. I don't know. It was crazy. I went to 2 stores. I was upset I missed one of them. I could have got more. But let's just go through these real quick. Time Traveler's Wife. Read the book. Liked the movie. Everybody was not fine in that movie. Percy Jackson. Only have The Lightning Thief. That one is still watchable to me. The second one, I don't know. Oh, it was worse. Jumper. I actually got the books because apparently there were books. So hopefully I will like the books. Nancy Drew. Always thought there should have been more. Hannah. Thought there should have been another one, but it should have ended a different way, so there could be even more. Tropic Thunder. Dance Flick is not mine. I think that's my sister's, unless I accidentally bought it. I don't know. No, I do know it's not mine. Because I remember watching it in a theater, like, no, just no. Like, I love Stay the Last Dance, and I was just like, no, just no. Evolution, I always watch it all the time. Stardust, I heard is different, slightly different from the book, so I'm interested to see how, because I love that movie. And then we have some fairy tale retellings there in the back with some Catherine Fisher books down there. Both Died Then was okay. I loved Walk Down, Escape from the Furnace, just never went beyond that. Need to read the Hollowed ones because Geraldine says it's awesome. And then we have John Green and David Levithan. Haven't read Turtles All the Way Down though yet. I have some more David Levithan. I started this and I was liking it, but I was reading a bunch of books and put it down. Invisibility. And then I have some more Andrea Kramer. And if you guys can't tell, this is my mishmash shelf of book series or authors, which I have in paperback and hardcover. Kind of like these up here. We got some Robert Wasterman books. We got Paris Immortal, which I really need to get to. There's a 4th book and I almost bought it when I was like, ke-sha, really? You haven't even read the first 3. And then Poison Study, The Witch Eyes, Talon. I really want to read that really soon. The Iron King, which I sort of started but wasn't really liking it all that much, so, but that was a really long time ago, so I think I'm ready to read it again. And then the Bartimaeus trilogy, which I've read and loved, but I haven't read the prequel or sequel, whatever that book is, so hoping to get to that soon. And all the way in the back there you'll see the private series, and it goes on for 2 shelves, and I don't even know. It's a really long series, so I need to hop to it. This is one of the reasons I haven't done a bookshelf tour, is because taking books out behind other books is really just, and not all of them are organized. There are some at my feet right now, so I really need to finish organizing my shelves, and then maybe I'll be better at maybe doing a real bookshelf tour in the year of 2018. Anyway, we have Hogwarts Collection. These are the movies in Blu-ray and DVD, and then this is a box set. So those are all the things I have to show you. I'll see you guys later with another video tomorrow. I don't know of what yet. I'm gonna go read my comments because I know some people have suggested some stuff. So If you guys have a suggestion, now is the time to tell me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.